Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
Edo 2020, possible outcome of returning Governor Godwin Obaseki for a second term in office. It's just 2 months away to the all-anticipated Edo 2020 global national elections. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we are reaching you today. Thank you for always being there. We appreciate you. We know that this elections is quite a fierce one with the characters involved. This is one of the most, elections talked about in the history, I want to believe, of Nigeria. I'm talking about state elections, apart from, presidential elections, state elections. Oh, yeah, Edo State is leading. There is still on those state elections, which is already, the primaries is already ongoing. But Edo State, because of the characters involved, is quite an interesting one, and it's trending no small way. It's trending big time. Anyway, guys, let's get into the news and get all the possible let's hear all the details. 2020 possible outcomes of returning Governor Gordon Obaseki in a second term bid in office. It's just 2 months away to the much anticipated Edo 2020 global national election slated for 19th September 2020. It is the most trend elections in the 2020s in recent time because of the undying powers play in the election. The Edo 2020 will be unprecedented and historical because, having escaped the political onslaught of the APC, the sitting governor, like his counterpart in Borno State, found a soft landing in the opposition to be used as a launching pad. This is another election that Nigerians will not forget in a hurry. It could be akin to the presidential election because it's going to be a political war between the judge-nots. The battle for the soul of Edo State between an ex-political godfather and his estranged political godson, it's around the corner. It's going to be a battle between two elephants where the winner takes all. A battle of great political prominence and strategic planning, leaving no stone unturned. It is most win for the global sitting governor who dares the lion and takes the battle to the opposition. It's going to be a fierce one. During this political contest, a winner must emerge at the end of the day. And guess what? Only one winner. Nowadays, the courts are the final say of election results and not just the Independent Electoral National Commission, talking about INEC. The political war dogs understood this very well too. As a matter of fact, both the APC and PDP must be putting finishing touches for their legal framework if the results at the polls go either way. So the 2020 September 19 polls is not the final decision, it's just the launching ground. Experience are high and the sitting governor may win the return election and get his return mandate to office. There are indeed reasons to buffer this fact. It is no longer news that Adams Oshomole has withdrawn his support for his anointed candidate, Pastor Eze Iyamu. As you could see and hear in recent times, his name has not been on any of the campaign, or he has not been heard around Eze Iyamu of late, whom he had called a thief during the 2016 global national election in the States. The APC candidate constituted a 49-man election committee headed by the governor of Kano State, Ganduje. The PDP also have a 9-member electoral war headed by no other no-nonsense governor Rivers State, Wike. It is believed that the electorate will perform and go with Wike's ground rather than Ganduje, who has now have a public display of his bribery issue come up again. The Edo 2020 election will witness many election opposition and obstacles and will be eager to hear the outcome. Everyone is eager to hear the outcome of the Titanic election in the states, where political godfatherism is on the brink of extinction. In the eventuality of an Obaseki's victory, there will be war from the other side. In the order ensuring that Obaseki does not lose his court case, he must win conveniently and flawlessly and get his legal team ready for battle to counter fingerprinting and going back to court. It is a must. Watch out for it. Adams Oshomole is one of the gladiators in the election and not the Kano State governor. The governor of Kano State has nothing to lose in this epic battle in Edo State. He was able to wrestle his victory out in his own state and he's the governor for a second term. He has nothing to lose. So if you play his picture in Edo State, nothing particularly really bothers him. This is not the best of times for Adams Oshomole as far as the election is concerned. His suspension as the national chairman of the ruling party has been affirmed by the appeal court in Abuja. He has been restrained from seeking legal reaudience and must retain the status quo. His National Working Committee has been dissolved by the President Muhammadu Buhari, and a critical committee has now been put in place. He has no voice in the forthcoming election per se. He knows that, and he knows that too well. The emergence of Godwin Obaseki re-election in the Edo 2020 election would change the political climate of Edo State and usher in an era of no godfatherism. There will be a set of long-time predecessors of the political history in Edo politics and will be a reference point after now. The political godfather of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC will lose their relevance in the state and return to their shell if Godwin Obaseki eventually wins. A new political campaign will emerge and strengthen the PDP, losing APC to PDP, and may not be too palatable for the ruling class because of the 2023 presidential election around the corner. Adams Oshomole may take a clean break from politics like our former president Goodluck Jonathan did this year. Good Godwin Obaseki may open the book for judgment and justice may be served for Adams Oshomole once and for all and may be called upon to explain certain things that happened while he was the governor of Edo State 8 years. For example, the incident of the specialist hospital which went to court and is still pending. This is a bad political arena and terrain for Oshomole, and accountability in his governance may come up as Obaseki will not leave that stone unturned and may probably probe Oshomole. The People Democratic Party family will ensure Godwin Obaseki wins the heart of the grassroots with the grassroots development project, and opposition will ensure they consolidate both the victory from further election in the states. If Obaseki eventually emerges the winner in this election, he may serve for just one term to complete his second term in office. As a result of this, he will enjoy massive support party members and prepare the ground for some other PDP global national candidate to continue from where he stopped. It may lead Edo State to a PDP state eventually for a long time to come. The candidacy of Governor Godwin Obaseki seemed to be winning, as we know. 35 parties mobilize their structure all in a bid to support Godwin Obaseki re-election that APC is contesting, and saying, why would they do a thing like that? The elections in Edo State is a defining moment for democracy in Nigeria as a whole. What do you think is the question? Well, my people, you've heard it all. In the eventuality of Governor Godwin Obaseki winning this election, a lot of things will change, not just in Edo State, but in the political terrain and setting in Nigeria. The likes of Oshomole might lose some political ground. Already it has started with him no longer the chairman of APC. And guess who deserved it? The very president he supported and canvass for, vote for. And you could see very clearly that he has not been speaking into Ize Iyamu's campaign. What could be going on? Don't forget to leave us a comment, like, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye from us for now.